Welcome to the roundtable session, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have my brother Juan Moore back. Juan Moore Sr. back from Nebraska. He's been on tour, giving it out. And when I say tour, he's really been touring it by giving out that information in reference to building the best youth possible that you can build. Ladies and gentlemen, please buckle up, sit tight, and enjoy this session as we talk to the one and only Juan Moore out of Omaha, Nebraska. All that and more when we come back.
You are now tuned into Urban Voice Media.
All right. Welcome, my brother. Juan, how's it going, brother?
Man, I'm doing phenomenal, man. Doing phenomenal here in my office right now, you know.
Bro, you came a long ways from being on the streets of, selling the books and doing the illusions. Now you got your own office.
Yeah.
2 years, man. 2 years. You see what happens if you keep striving. 2 years.
Yeah.
Now, they always say, when you're in college, they always say, what's your 3-year, 5-year goal? Did you see 2 years ago you'll be where you are now?
No. Honestly, no. No. I gave myself 5 years, but 2, no.
Wow. All right. Well, let me ask you this then. All right. In 2-year period, you're now doing seminars. You're killing the internet with the motivational speakings. You got your own office. So 2 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Speaking in like arenas.
Yes.
Yeah. Stadiums.
I'm front row seat watching. Listen, taking notes. I'm front row. I got my pen and pad. I'm doing it. Front row. Right there behind you, bro. Right there in front of you, behind you. Let me ask you. Lately, as I've been watching you and following you on social media, you have included with your motivational speakings, your illusions as well. The illusion, you had said something that it was something in reference to don't give up on what you love doing. So as you're doing your motivational speakings, is the illusions is something that you're saying to yourself, don't put illusions to the side because you love doing it?
No. People know me as the magician. People slightly know me as the motivational speaker. So now I'm bringing magic, motivational speaking together.
Right. How is the people accepting it? What's the response from people when they see you as you're giving them motivational therapy and they're seeing you do the illusions? How they're accepting that?
Well, you see the post, you see the texts. They like, wow, how you do that? But man, great message though, man. It hit me. So I'll just be like, I'll just continue doing it. If I can inspire somebody to be the best version of them, I'm here.
Man, I'm one of those guys, man. When you find something or come across something that's phenomenal, you don't get rid of it. And I remember when me and my wife was out there and we were walking past you and you said, hey, come here, let me show you some magic. And I'm for one, I'm down for anything of fun. So when we came over to you, my wife was videoing it and everything. I never got rid of that, man. I still got it. Now, what? I took it off my phone to free up space, but it's on my computer and on my external hard drives. Some things you just don't get rid of. And by you including the illusions with your motivational speaking, that is magic. That's magic.
Yeah, see, I look at it like this. You got to grab somebody's attention. And my magic grabs people's attention. It's just like life. Life deals you bad hands, right? So what you do is your mind is jumbled like this. But if you stay focused on what you love to do and believe, anything is possible.
Whoa, time out. No, Juan. Bruh, you get it all the time, I'm sure. How did you do it?
I get that a lot.
Man,
and I can't tell you.
that was awesome, man. You turned your head. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. I'll be honest with you. Out of so many years, I ain't telling my age, but out of so many years, forget it. Out of 40-something odd years, I've only saw that thing one time. And it took me like an hour or so to do it. Come on, man.
I've been doing this since 2013. I've been doing this since 2013, every day, for 27 times a day. That's how I was able to get it. My first time I did, I was like, you know what? What if I can do it? Wow, got it. I'm like, wow. And all I did was remember how I did it and in reverse. That's how everybody in life got to do. Figure out what you did, do it in reverse, then look at your outcome, then do it again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. There's since you did do that, I'm going to show the people one thing that really, really grabbed me with your motivational speaking. And in this video, people, I want you to just watch and watch it carefully. We may show it twice throughout this whole segment, but I want you to watch him as he's talking and what's in his hands and how things shift. Watch closely, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to talk to y'all about the 4 pillars. The 4 pillars in my life that I stand on is willing to learn, devotion, focus, and faith. Without those, I didn't know where I was going to turn to. I didn't know how to look for help. My pride was too much, and I lacked the belief and focus. But since I got the 4 pillars, ain't nothing stopping me. My 4 pillars is what I believe in. What's your 4 pillars? What do you believe in?
That was awesome, man. What do you believe in? The 4 pillars. What do you say to people when they come up to you or they come to your seminars and they in so much doubt?
Change your mindset. Everybody's saying, well, I can't do it. I can't do it. Why can't you? Why can't you do it? Everybody think the word impossible is hard to do. It's not. If you break down the word impossible, it's based on I am. What is it say? I'm possible. Anything is possible if you believe it. If you can do it.
That's awesome. Never looked at it that way, but hey, it's there though. It's there. I'm possible. Exactly. Yeah, I like that. I might wear the T-shirt that says "I'm possible." I like that.
There you go.
I like that, man. I like that. Anytime.
When I talked about the 4 pillars, I know your wheels were turning.
Exactly.
I can see it in your face.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because you titled it, it was something in reference to the devil or something when I seen it. I'm going down your page now to see if I can find where it was.
What you talking about?
Elaborate on that. Why did you title it that though? It was called Pride is the Devil. What did you mean by that?
Pride is the biggest thing that hurts you in life. Period. When a person got so much pride in their life, somebody tried to help them, now you combat them. In fact, why? Because 2 things. You think you know it all, and you don't want to be judged. And that's the biggest thing that will hurt your business or your life. You got to be humble. You got to have integrity. You have humility. If you have those 3, humble. See, everybody think humble and humility is the same thing, which is not. If you got humility, you open to see the blessings from Him, what He has in store for you. If you humble, now you humble yourself for a new experience. See, people got humble and humility as the same thing, which is not. Get that out your mind. Like I tell in my seminars, practice make what? Everybody say, perfect, perfect. Get that out your mind. Practice make room for improvement. Always will, always have been.
You know what, Key One, you hit the mark, because when Urban Voice Media started, I had no clue that this is where we were going to go. And doing what I'm doing today is something that I didn't even foresee. And I still make mistakes. I still, have flaws. But I go back and look at the first several sessions and I'm like, wow, I came a long way. It goes to what you said, by practicing and doing it. No such thing as perfect, because you can always make whatever was perfect even better.
Exactly. And why I say that pride is the devil, because every level of success, there's another devil to stop you. Every level is another devil. You got to overcome that.
And you know what? As you say that, and you say success, I look at some of the entertainers and some of the things that's going on in the athletical field, in the music field. Over the last 2 months, there's several things that we've covered on Urban Voice Media, where these guys have so much money, but yet and still, there's a problem there. There's an obstacle there in front of them, trying to tear them down.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because I see it all the time. Like, okay, a lot of people don't, just like, okay, prime example. How do you do that? You can do it. You gotta believe you can. And that's what a lot of people are in, like, they comfortable where they at and don't want to grow. There's always room for you to grow in life. If you here making this, you success here, but your full potential here, why not just elevate yourself to here? Why you gotta be stagnant in where you at?
And all right, I'm gonna go in reference to family. I have family members where I've tried to get them involved in things, and they're too lazy to want to try. And I almost say to myself, maybe if someone else presented it to you, I'll take it personal. Maybe if someone else presented it to you, maybe you'll grab it. Then I sit back and reflect and say, maybe you're just too lazy.
No, you know what it is? I'm glad you said that. You see me doing like this, right? I can't wait to talk, because that's how I was in my life. I took my company, my first company, to my family. First thing they said, oh, that's a scam. They're gonna get you. But I know where you bank at. I know your bank account. So how you gonna tell me to be broke? I said, no, I don't listen to broke people, period. And the reason why your family is like that, and they say, oh, we just want the best for you. No, they scared because you're gonna leave them behind if you do succeed. That's what they're afraid of. Or they wasn't given what you was given by God. And your vision and your thought, they wasn't given that, so they can't see you. See, a wise man said, if you can see the impossible, if you can see what's not there, then you can do the impossible. You have to literally see what's not there. Like I said before in my seminars, the world is an empty canvas, waiting on new thoughts to think. And it's up to us visionaries to create those thoughts. But why do we have a hard time creating what's already in you? You know why? Back to pride. Your pride is not letting you showcase the real what is already inside you.
That's something. And I've gotten to the point where I've stopped trying to include my family members, because it goes back to what you say. So many factors can key in, so many, in reference to why it's so hard to get your friends and your family members to want more out of the life that they have. And you had said it before. You said something in reference to one thing that you put up. Why are you living for tomorrow when you fail to live for today? Bingo. Speak on that.
Okay, I look at it like this. A lot of people, let me say, all you gotta do is say, shake your head, yes or no. If you experience the same thing. Oh man, I got bills to pay tomorrow. What I'm gonna do? Man, I got this coming up tomorrow. I got that coming up tomorrow. I got that coming up. Oh man, I don't have enough time. Why come you can't say, oh, thankful for what I have today? I'm thankful for this blessing that gave in my life. Thank you, God, for giving me the breath of life. Think about it. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be waking up in the morning, right? That's the first blessing you should be giving yourself to. The second, you're able to walk, right? There's a lot of people who can't walk. There's a lot of people in a wheelchair. So why not give thanks that you can walk? Why not thank for the drink of water you have in your refrigerator? Because without or the faucet, you can't pay your bills. You can't have what? Water. Be thankful for the lights you have when you come home and click, 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 click. Be thankful for the little things in your life for today and not trying to worry about tomorrow. God cannot give you what he has for you because you can't appreciate the day. You're always looking for tomorrow.
When you come across someone, Juan, that you see have potential to be a better version of them, what's the best advice you give to a person that you see they're not trying? They're just stagnated and just accepting for what they have. What's the best advice you can give that person? He digging, ladies and gentlemen.
Two things. Your destiny is determined by your next decision. Second, how to eat the crust first. Get the hard part out of the way. Stop lacking in your belief. What are you put on earth to do? I don't know if you heard the analogy of the farmer and the salesman. I don't know if I said it in my last one, but I'm gonna tell you. There's a guy selling farm insurance. He walked to a farmer and said, "Can I show you some insurance brochures?" The guy said, "Yeah." They start talking. 5 minutes in the conversation, it's a hound dog on the side of the porch. He lay back down. Guy didn't pay no mind to it. Then start talking to the farmer again. Well, we got this insurance, we got this this level, this price. Next 5 minutes. Dude. So the salesman asked the farmer, "Why is this dog wailing like this?" The farmer looked at him and said, "Well, he landed on the nail." The guy was like, "Why he move up the nail?" The farmer looked at him and said, "Well, it don't hurt enough to move. It's hurt enough to complain about it." And that's what everybody in life is doing. Complaining about their problem and don't want to get off that nail. How do you eat the crust first? I got off my nail. Who's gonna get off theirs?
Ladies and gentlemen, that book is still in circulation. You can go to, it's on Amazon.
Amazon. Now it's on Barnes & Noble website.
See that? 2 years time, look where you at.
And look, in 2 years, I'm almost done with my second book.
That's what I want. That right there is what I want. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not had a chance to look at the first video episode we did in reference to how to eat the crust first, please go back and look at that. And after looking at that, please purchase the book because you'll understand why my questions were the way they were. It came directly out of that book. And I know you're going to enjoy that episode as well as you enjoying this one. Now,
what shocked me was the day you bought that book, you left, came back, and it was full of sticky notes. I'm like, wow. All I can say.
Juan, I'm a man of my word. When I tell a person something, I implement it. And I told you, I like to have an interview with you after I read this book. And I couldn't wait, man, to come back. And I think I came back because I think we was on a rush. And I came back and had you to autograph it and everything. And I told you, I got to get the exclusive because I enjoyed it.
Hold on. Do you remember, though? When I first walked by, I said, "Y'all want to see some magic?" The first thing you said, oh man, I don't have no money to pay you. I said, don't worry about that. I didn't ask that. Just stop and see my show. And the rest is history.
And then what did I do? I came out my pocket and gave you some money.
See, a lot of people look at me when I do my magic. They expect me that I'm doing it for money. I'm not. I'm doing it for the love of it. Tips is always appreciated because it get me more stuff I can do my magic with. But no, I tell them, if you don't have it, just watch my show. Because I can inspire you within my magic.
100%. And a portion of what is, as ladies and gentlemen, as you're looking at this on the screen, a portion of what he's doing here is what I seen live. And the audience that came as we were there, I mean, it just kept coming and kept coming. People they would get their magic dosage. They'll walk on and do what they need to do. Another crowd would come and get another dosage. And some people would be there for like 2 or 3 dosages. And it was just phenomenal to see him go to work.
And you know what's so crazy about that day? It was like almost 45 people that were standing there with us. Like they literally had to escort people off the street because there was so many people watching that show. I was like, wow. There was a lot of people there.
I can't wait until that time does come where you are on the big stage, because I feel what you're doing is something, if it's been done, I haven't heard it yet, but for what you do and how you do it, it's a must need. It's a must need to see it international, nationally, international, city to city, state to state, country to country.
That's coming. But remember when you asked me before, did I expect where I'm at now for 2 years? Or did I expect 5 years? Now I said I expected 5 years to where I'll be at now. There's 3 things, actually there's 4 things in my life that I did from the time we talked last until now. 3 things. I don't know if y'all can, if y'all ever go to YouTube, download a thing called Relentless. That audio is phenomenal. My 5 top strength fighters: futuristic, positivity, arranger, input, discipline. Making your dreams come true. And the biggest one that I put in my life, I put him first. That's how I was able to get where I'm at.
Indeed, 100% on that one. Juan, we're going to give them a taste of what the video I just showed. We're going to let them hear exactly what you said. And ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because this is some stuff right here.
I got a question to ask y'all. Where's the richest place in the world? It's not Dubai. It's not China. It's not even America. You want to know the richest place in the world at? The cemetery. You want to know why? Because a person can have a lack in their dreams because all the negativity in the world, people criticize them about their dreams. They have a lack of ability to achieve their dreams. So, all I'm saying is because of this. Most people tell people their dreams. They bash them. So the reason why I say the richest place in the world is the cemetery, because that's where everybody go. With multi-billion-dollar ideas, they can never, ever achieve it because people say they're too stupid to do it or it's not possible. But if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. If you believe you can. Always stay focused on your dreams and your belief. You'll never fail. Thank you.
Now, Juan, bruh, I'm sitting here thinking as I'm watching that magic trick. The one side is diamonds, the ace of diamonds. The other side is the regular face cards. But when you flip them back down, it had the backing. I'm like, man, he done lost me again on that trick.
See, that's what my message get to people. People was trying to focus. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? But my message is hitting them here and here at the same time. That's why I'm bringing my magic, my motivational speaking together.
I love it. I love it. Because you're grabbing my mind. I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm visually seeing what you're doing. And I'm locked. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked.
Yeah.
Have you been positioned where others want to come and collab with you in reference to motivational speaking engagements?
Not yet. But I do got something in the works, though. I got something in the works. I'm not gonna say it right now, but I got something in the works, though. And when it comes, everybody better buckle their seats.
Can't wait to participate and enjoy the show with it, man. Can't wait to be there, a part of it. Now, with COVID and going on, you know, how has that affected you in reference to having people come out and participate in your seminars? Are you doing special things to attract people there?
Yeah. I honestly tell people, bring a face mask, bring hand sanitizer, bring space out. When you come, there's gonna be food. Wash your hands before you touch. There's a lot of stuff that goes into my seminars that I explain to people, because first of all, safety is everything to me. If my seminars, I know my seminars is beneficial, but if I don't want to put nobody at risk for something at my seminars where I can prevent it before my seminar. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I tell people. Bring face masks, hand sanitizer. Make sure you stay, the seats are spaced out, so you don't have to sit by each other. So they'll just come and get the message, because it's life changing. Just stay precautious and stay safe.
In the seminars, what's the highlight for you so far? What when you go home after the seminar, or have there been one specific seminar you like, wow, I got a lot out of that?
All my seminars.
What specifically?
Like, why? Because now I'm growing. I'm getting myself ready to speak in stadiums, coliseums, schools. I'm building myself up. So after every seminar, I did my job.
You know what? You just triggered on something. And schools, with all that's going on in school systems, I just read a report where the one of the police officers in Georgia was just charged with child porn and soliciting kids for internet porn and stuff. Kids are going through so much nowadays. Having you to come and speak, it's much needed. Omaha need to really look at that. They need to look at that.
Yeah.
And grab you first before another state grab you and have you in their school systems.
For real.
Omaha, if y'all listening, seek out the Juan. He's not hard to find. I'm sure he's probably. Are you still downtown? Doing any shows downtown?
My office downtown.
See that? See, he downtown, people. Stop playing, Omaha. Come grab him. I really feel by having you go to, especially for the urban communities, to have you to come and speak and give motivation to these children, to give them direction and show them that there may be another, even though you have a junior, there may be a third, a fourth, a fifth Juan more sitting in that classroom.
Exactly. You know what's so crazy about that? I did a birthday party last week. And my first half, I did my tricks. Before the second half, I had all the kids sit down. And I was like, I want to know, what do y'all want to be when y'all grow up? I started pointing to kids. I want to be a model. I want to be a police officer. I want to be the next president. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to be a librarian. I said, raise your hand. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. They were like, I said, will become, and I pointed to them. Everybody said what they wanted to become. I said, now put your hands down. And raise it again, say it again. I didn't say it. They said, I will become, and they said it again. I said, now, see what you just did? No, you just spoke into existence. Live your dream and stay focused on you. Nobody can stop you. And the parents was like, wow. I see, I do this at every birthday party. Right? They are future. We gotta harvest that. It's like you harvest a seed. If you harvest seed on bad soil, what's gonna happen? The seed gonna die. But if you cultivate it, eventually the hard soil got to be rich because it's still gonna come up. Just like the mustard seed. You plant the mustard seed, how long it takes it to grow? It takes almost like 10 years before that little sprout. But once it sprout, how big the tree? And that's our kids' the future. They are the mustard seed. You gotta harvest them and let them grow.
That's awesome. That's possible.
There you go.
Man, that's awesome, Juan. That's awesome, man. I enjoy you, man. I enjoy you. I mean, to wake up, even though, you know, we're an hour difference from Nebraska, to wake up and hear something that you said, it starts my day. It really does. It starts my day. When I see a post and I immediately go through it, it starts my day. And I implore you, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
Start following Juan. He has some awesome, just like the ones I just showed, and this one here. I mean, they're awesome. He has some awesome material, ladies and gentlemen. Start following him. I mean, and if anything, Juan, my thing is, you're breathing positivity in life for so many people, man. Because some people want to give up. Just as, can you speak more in since I said that? Can you go back to what we talked about in the first interview we had in reference to you giving up, and look where you are now? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Trying to make me cry, man. Trying to make me cry. But yeah, in 2013, I was a bad point in my life. I thought about done. We're to the point where 3 o'clock in the morning, I was about to jump off the pedestrian bridge to end my life. But by the grace of God, sent an earth angel to me. Look where I'm at now. Because why? I developed over the years my 4 pillars to which I stand on. Willing to learn, devotion, focus, and faith. Like, everything has 4 sides, right? Everything has, like a house. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a house now. Your foundation got 4. You take one of the pillars out, what happened to the house? Buildings is 4. Like, you got a building over here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 on this side and 5 on this side. I asked somebody, look at that building. Take the middles out. What you gonna have? Oh, you're gonna have it's still standing. Okay, put the middles back in. Take the 4 ends out. What you gonna have? Everything has 4. 1 on each side. And that's how everybody's life is. You gotta find your 4 pillars and stand on those. Because if you stand on your own 4 pillars and it's positive, you're unbreakable. Can nobody stop you? You're invincible. Then you can do the impossible.
That's awesome. And I see that you reverted back to the 4 pillars. That right there's a segment that sticks with me. It really does. It resonates with me because the devotion of, you know, you not giving up, the devotion of getting up and trying harder that day and not saying, well, I'm going to try tomorrow harder. That devotion, man, of just like when you reached out and you said, hey, I want to come on and do an interview. The devotion of being steadfast and saying, hey, let's do it. I mean, I can't wait to see you on that big stage, Juan. I really can't.
Hey, you better be front row, like you said.
Oh, I'm gonna be there. I don't care. I don't care if the tickets is $2,000. I'm front row. Me kind of, we gonna be front row. I'll spend $4,000 to come see you. Yeah, spend more than that, but hey, I'm just letting you know. I'm front row. As soon as I hear the tickets drop, I'm buying it. Speaking of buying, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you can go. Can you show them the cover of the book again? You can go and purchase a copy of this book, How to Eat the Crust First. It's at Barnes & Noble and also Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great, great book. As 2022 proceeds on, what do you have in store for yourself?
More personal growth. I'm always growing. I got to grow into the. I have to grow to my future self. What everybody should do is this. Everybody should grab a phone. Go to a car dealership. Get the car of your dreams. Record yourself like, finally, my dreams is here. I finally got the car I want. Then go find a house that you want. Stand in front of it. Finally got the house of my dreams. And just talk about it, how hard you work to get it. And then look at it every day, because your subconscious is going to make that happen. You program yourself to be that version of you. Everybody needs to do that. I want everybody to do this. Everybody who look at this, if you don't get nothing out of what I say right here, I want you for the next 3 months, write down 3 goals and just look at them. Don't say, I don't know how I'm gonna hit. No, don't say it. Just write 3 goals and keep looking at it every day before you walk out that house. Every day before you go to sleep. Every day when you wake up. Look at your goals for 3 months. And look what happens.
You know, keep on. You touched on something just there. I had a relative that told me they were too old. They've been renting their whole life. And I told them, I said, have you thought about buying? And they were like, nah, I never thought about buying my own house. And they felt they were too old to buy a house. And here they are now. They are 48, 49 years old. I think when they were 48, they bought their first house.
Wow.
Rented their whole life since they were like 15, 16 years old. Rented. Now they're in their own house. When they told me personally, they would never ever see themselves buying a house because they feel they're too old.
See, that was that pride.
And see, one thing I had to show them was this right here. You may be too old, depending on how you take care of your body. You may be too old to enjoy it for another 50, 60 years. But if you look at buying that house now, that house is a source of income for you when you are in your golden years. You may want to sell that house for more than what you bought it for 20, 30, 40 years ago. But now you can use that income to enjoy the last 20, 25, 30, 40 years of your life. Consider buying. Consider trying. As you said, set a goal. That's the key. How do you get people to tap into grabbing a goal?
2 things. No, actually 3 things. 1, purchase the book. It stays on the back. I'll show you how to achieve your goals. 2, follow me on Facebook. Juan More Team. Follow me on Facebook. Read my feed, my posts I'll be posting. The 3rd, come to my seminars. If you come to my seminar and see me in person, it's a lot. You'd be like, wow, what I've been missing. You can contact me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not saying that as a pitch to grab people in seats. He's not. And I'm not saying it to help boast him to get people in the seats. I'm saying it because it's the truth.
It's real.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Most definitely.
I hate people here, not here. I want to touch you on a personal level because I've been where most people are trying to go or where they end up at. If you knew who I was before 2013, you never thought this was possible. If you knew me back when I was younger, you never thought this was possible. Never. I never thought this was possible. But they always say, put him in your life and put him first. He'll make your light. He put light in any path you want, even if it's dark.
That's awesome. Keep on. I hate the time is running up on us. As I said before, anytime you have time and you want to come by the round table, man, and sit down and have a session with me, those doors are always open for you, because I know this show here is totally different from the first show that we had together. And instantly, I've grabbed something from this. And now, as my day going on, I'm pumped up just by hearing you live versus seeing you on Facebook and the other places. I'm hearing you live now. You just gave me the motivation to finish the rest of my day and to enjoy it and be humble at what I do have today. And I say that again, brother. We're gonna play your the first video. We're gonna play that again when you was talking about the pillars as we exit out. But if there's anything you want to give the guys, please go for it.
Before we go, everybody, I want you to think of this. Your life is like this pen. Take it off, right? Take it, be like this. Elevate your mind to get your dreams, because most people can't see what was already there.
Juan, can you do that one more time, please? Just one more time. Say it one more time, and please do it one more time. Please.
I do it on Facebook. Okay. I do it on Facebook.
Okay. All right.
Something just leave them wanting more.
Right. Brother, I love you, man. I appreciate you for coming by the round table session.
That's from the heart, man.
Thank you, man.
They always say God put people across their paths for a reason, not by accident.
Mm-hmm. Brother, keep doing what you're doing, and you at the top. I can't wait to see you when that bubble just burst open and we sitting there, lights, camera, action, showtime. You walk across that stage, and I'm front row. Me and Connie front row, not just me and Connie front row, and we watching you, listen to you, writing these notes. I can't do the trick that he did, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how he did it. I ain't gonna fake the funk, but but I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn one of these tricks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna learn one of these days. If I have to do like you said, practice, and that's the key thing. Juan, is we have to tap into what we love doing and practicing in doing it in order to see the fruit of it, see the light of it. Because if you don't practice, as Juan said, you're never going to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad
you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you are who you are, and I'm glad you stopped us and said, "Hey, come see some magic." On that, the 4 pillars. Here they go, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna talk to y'all about the 4 pillars. The 4 pillars in my life that I stand on is willing to learn, devotion, focus, and faith. Without those, I didn't know where I was gonna turn to. I didn't know how to look for help. My pride was too much, and I lacked the belief and focus. But since I got the 4 pillars, ain't nothing stopping me. My 4 pillars is what I believe in. What's your 4 pillars? What do you believe in?
I believe in you, my brother. And with that being said, thank you for coming by the round table session. Keep on.
Man, thank you for having me, man.
All right. Be good,
all
brother.
Love, man. You too.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please go to Barnes & Noble. Please go to Amazon and get this right here, How to Eat the Crust First. You will enjoy that book. That book is delicious. Yes, it's masterfully delicious. You will enjoy that book. With that being said, until next time, guys, y'all please keep following us. This episode here is on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and also Anchor. Please check out the episodes. Y'all be good.
Welcome to the Peachy King. Welcome to the Peachy King. Welcome to the Peachy King.
On God, changes better, banger.
I got
What's up, Gaffney, South Carolina? I'm coming to the Peachy King Bar and Lounge. You heard what I said. March the 18th, it all goes there with your boy Antoine Scott. Gonna be in the building. The Peachy King Bar, I like that name on. Let's get in here. We finna go to the Peachy King Bar and Lounge down in Gaffney, South Carolina. March the 18th. Showtime is at 9 p.m. Your boy is coming to town. What? Your boy is coming to town. Antoine Scott, Mr. Look at you. Peachy King Bar and Lounge, y'all. Come on, let me see your face in this place. Come on out, Gaffney, South Carolina, boy. I can't wait to get there because I'm going to sit here and look at you.